Hey guys, I'm back. The other day I recently did my first video. And in my first video, I told you guys that I will be delivering the formula to success. The formula that it takes to win here with World Ventures. And just a quick recap. That formula is C plus S plus A times E to the power of L. C is commitment, plus S, skills, plus A, attitude, times E, effort to the power of leverage. In my last video, I got into my story. I will not be sharing my story today because I don't want to take up your time. You know, time is valuable. I'm not going to waste yours. I'm not going to waste mine. And time is a precious asset because we don't know when our time is going to be up and we can't get any of it back. Before I get into it, I want to let you know I have notes. So excuse me because I will be looking down. But me looking down is not the important part. The important thing you need to be paying attention to is the message that I'm finna deliver, the message that's gonna resonate with you to build a successful network marketing business in World Ventures. So here we go. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on the S. The S stands for skills. I would be lying to you if I told you that skills wasn't important. That's why they're in the formula. But your skill level is not important when you are brand new. This is the least important ingredient when you are new because we have things you can plug into. We have Quick Coach. We have regional training events. We have tools that will get you on your path to success here with World Ventures. But listen to me. Our training system is like an instruction manual, okay? It's simple to follow. It's like a guide to success. But you're gonna have to work on your skills because once you have been in this thing for 2 to 3 years, it's gonna be important that you get good at the skills, okay? That's all the time I'm gonna spend on skills. Let's keep it moving. Let's get to the A. The A, which is attitude. Zig Ziglar says, your attitude determines your altitude. Let that sink for a moment. Your attitude determines your altitude. One of the things we have to do is take ownership in our attitude. What does that mean? That means that from this moment forward, you will take complete ownership of your results. People say things like this: my upline sucks, my downline sucks, my sideline won't go out on a dream date with me. Hey, look, from this moment forward, you're gonna take the attitude that you are completely responsible for your results. The top rank in our company is IMD, International Marketing Director. Your upline isn't going to get you to IMD. Your downline isn't going to get you to IMD. Your best friend isn't going to get you to IMD. Your mama isn't going to get you to IMD. This company isn't going to get you to IMD. It's only one person that's going to get you to IMD, and that's you. So start taking ownerships of your results. If you get it, say I get it. What are you going to do? Are you going to be there 75 years old telling your grandkids some old shoulda, coulda, woulda story? Only if my upline helped. Only if my downline had did something. Come on, people, we're better than that. Aren't we or aren't we not? Please, we're better than that. Own your results. The next thing with attitude is you have to believe you can do it. Now, this is the tragedy with me. Most people believe they can't do it. I talk to people all over the world, and deep down in their heart of hearts, they are hoping for a lottery ticket. They are hoping they get lucky. They don't think deep down inside that they have what it takes to win. If you doubt that you can be an IMD, you will never be an IMD. You have to believe you can. You can do it. Get on your feet. Let's go. You're gonna hit IMD. Rock solid? Great. The other thing you have to embrace is this business is going to hurt. I played football back when I was in high school, back when we had real practices. Now they have tackling dummies running all over the field, and contact is very limited. You don't see practices like you saw them back when I played. Now they got this whole thing, drop and give me 20. Back when I played, it was drop and you keep pushing until I tell you to stop. You see, and we're all down and we're pushing, everybody's pushing. We used to do this in large groups. When one person messes up, the whole group has to get down and do these push-ups. And keep in mind, it's hot. We in the grass. It's itchy. My hands are going numb. I'm in pain. My body is screaming. It's all I can do to keep myself up. And it got to a point where I stopped pushing. I quit. And the head coach got down right in my face mask. And he said, "What in the hell are you doing? Why aren't you pushing?" And I replied, "Because it hurts, coach." And he said something that changed my life. He said, "What the hell does that have to do with anything?" Embrace, people. Embrace that this is going to be hard. Embrace it will hurt sometime. You are going to get punched in the gut. And the champion is someone that gets up when they can't. You got to become complete. You can't piece fabric together without puncturing it with something sharp. When the tapestry of my life has been woven together, here's what I want it to be said. Here's what I want it to say. I want it to say that the fabric was courage, that the stitching was sacrifice, and that the needle was disappointment. I eat disappointment for breakfast, for lunch, and dinner, and then go back for seconds when I'm done with the first serving of disappointment. That's why I'm going to be an IMD in World Ventures. The world, people, the world will not throw you a pity party. The world is not going to take pity on your results. You are going to be judged on the results that you receive, the results that you get. You are not going to be judged on a pity party that you should have received. Your obstacles, what you overcame, will be your final determination of how you will be judged. Not what you didn't receive. It's your results. If you want to get this thing done, you're going to have to start taking pain and disappointment as a part of the process. Do you know what's awesome about that? The scripture says that trials causes something to happen in us. We become complete. Trials make us complete. It's the picture of a sculpture emerging out of marble. In fact, the word character in Greek is the same word for the tool that chips away at the marble. And that beautiful sculpture emerges as the character is used to chip stuff away. It's not called the refiner's lounge chair. It's called the refiner's fire. Fire is what refines gold. We want to be burned so we can become pure. Go through the trials. The worst times will be the best times when you learn from them. Except that times it's gonna hurt, but the hurt is gonna become your blessings when you are staring back at them from on top of the mountain. Can we agree on that? And that leads to the last idea in attitude, and that's this. There's a concept that says that if you have the faith of the size of a mustard seed, you can move a mountain. But how is that possible? The mustard seed is so tiny. How could faith that small move an entire mountain? But it's very simple, because faith and doubt cannot coexist. You see, where there's faith, there's no doubt. Even the smallest amount of faith will cause doubt to yield. Doubt must yield to faith. You know what eliminates doubt? Consistency of action. Consistency of action eliminates doubts. If you're counting on only having to do so much to win, then you're hoping to get lucky. Well, I'm hoping if I do a couple of invites and I enroll a few people, maybe one of those will be the ones that gets me to IMD. Well, if I just do a couple of presentations, that maybe I sign up a couple of people in my first presentations and they will get me to IMD. Only if I'm hoping that if I do a presentation and the ace shows up, the go-getter shows up, and he'll get me to IMD. You know, if you got that mindset, you are looking to get lucky. You know, and if that's what you're counting on, you are not going to get lucky. You are going to be praying about it and hoping it works out. But listen, when the only thing you're counting on is your willingness to keep moving, doubt will disappear. When you're only counting on your willingness to keep moving, doubt will disappear. When all you're counting on is to keep moving forward, day after day after day after day, you trust in the process, you keep showing up, doubt will disintegrate. Let me run that back. Keep faith in the process and just keep showing up, and doubt will disintegrate. I don't take anything for granted. You know, I know life happens, but I promise you, if you keep moving, that don't take much. You don't have to be tall to keep moving. You don't have to be short to keep moving. You don't have to be young to keep moving. You don't have to be old to keep moving. You don't have to be in shape to keep moving. All you have to do is point your heart in the right direction, and you will keep moving. When you aim your heart towards something and you know you aimed your heart towards that thing, doubt leaves. So you will be angling in this direction, and you will say, I will keep moving. I will not give up. And you will say to the mountain, mountain, move. And that mountain is going to move. The mountain of debt is going to move. The mountain of marital strife is going to move. The mountain of stress is going to move. The mountain of insecurity is going to move. The mountain of your international marketing director rank will move. All you have to say is mountain, move. Look, with the faith the size of a mustard seed, you can move mountains. Point your heart towards that goal. Keep moving and watch the walls come crumbling down. Write this down. 1 million no's from people cannot outweigh 1 yes from God. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. See your outcome. Walk by faith. Move your mountain, and everything you want with network marketing, everything you want within World Ventures will fall right into your lap. Keep your faith, see your goal, and keep moving. Again, I am Keenan Lewis, wishing you peace, love, and prosperity. Y'all have a good one.